Hey guys, well, here are my two backpack blowers. So on the left is a 2011 Echo Db5 Att, and on the right is a 2015 Echo Db5 Att. So for this video is going to be just on getting these blowers ready for fall. So I just need to do some maintenance to them just to keep them going in tip-top shape. So got tune-up kits for them. Actually, both of these blowers use the exact same Echo UCAN maintenance kit, which is part number 90156Y, and it does say it right there. This is for backpack blowers, all these models. And this is what I have, a PB500 and a PB580. And yeah, and here on the PB580 I have this little piece here I need to replace because right here it's all cracked. I don't think it's not really that big of a deal. I was able to find a brand new one like this on eBay, so I will install that on here. And so I guess that without further ado, we'll get started here with all the maintenance. Alright guys, so we'll start out with the maintenance on the Echo Db500 Att. So first what I'm going to do is go ahead and replace the fuel filter. And just to make all this easier is just make sure you have just little to no fuel in the tank. So in this case I don't have any fuel in the tank. Go ahead and pull the fuel filter off. Now we'll get our new filter. Alright, so now it's all done. Make sure you have that little ring there secured on. That prevents the filter from coming off at the fuel line. Now we'll just drop that sucker right back into the fuel tank. Make sure it just goes right down in there. I like to just take this and just push it in there. Get it all the way down in there because you want that filter to go all the way down into the bottom. I also like to sort of just shake it a little bit. Okay, so that phase is all done. Okay, so next the air filter. Oh, excuse me. Okay, looks a little bit dirty, but it's not really that bad, but we're gonna change it out anyways. And also check the cover. If it's all dirty, then make sure you clean it out. So this one, just a little bit dirty there on the bottom, but for the most part it's all clean. Alright, so now we'll take the new filter, put that in, and we'll put our cover on. Okay, so get those on there nice and snug. Okay, so now we'll move up to the spark plug. Okay. Now I'm going to use just this special tool right here, which is made by Steel. Okay. I don't even remember the last time it's been since I last did a tune-up on this blower. It's probably been a long time. And here's the spark plug that came out of it. Yeah, she's a little bit brown. And this is a NGK BPM 8Y. And in your kit, of course, the same spark plug. Which right here it says it's a BPM R 8Y, but it's actually the same plug. And just make sure that your gap is at 26 thousandths of an inch. Usually 9 times out of 10, the gaps are set perfect. We'll just put that in by hand, just so we won't cross thread them. Okay, so now it's starting to get down in there, so we just want to... So let's do another little quarter turn. So about like that. That's usually good enough. So now I just need to get this thing all cleaned up a little bit, and then we'll put in some fresh gas, and then we'll start it up. Alright, so let's get the blower all fueled up here. And so I'm going to be filling it with some Echo Red Armor fuel, already pre-mixed. 50 to 1 says here, cleans and protects. 50 to 1, ethanol free. I like to give this a little bit of a shake. Alright, so now we'll open it up. This blower holds about 64 ounces of fuel. So it's probably going to take about half of it if we were to have it full. Alright, that's good enough for now. Alright, so I'll get it off the table and we'll see what it does. Alright, let's see what it does. Switch on, choke, go over to the purge bulb. You know, y'all can't really see that. Alright, just set y'all down right here. Boy, there are mosquitoes out here. Alright, so this one is ready for the fall. So now for the Db5 Att. So on this one it's going to require a little bit more work. Okay, so on this one, since I got to replace that little part right there, I'm going to have to take this cover off. And I believe these are, I'm going to say these are T27 Torx. Yep. And I can use my little tool here from Steel to take these all off. Okay, so I think there's, oh yeah, here's another one. It's a little longer one. And let's see if there's any more I gotta take off. I might have to take off the recoil assembly, so I'll get back to y'all. Alright guys, so now that we have the cover off, since we do have the cover off, might not even be a bad idea is to pull this piece off and check the spark arrestor screen in the muffler. See what it looks like, and I think these are also T27s. Alright, let's see how hard it'll be to get these off, because these have not even been off ever since I've had this blower. Alright, that one is off. Okay. So there's two here, and then two more on the back. And they're coming off fairly easy. Okay. Okay, so these are all off. It's actually stuck on there. I'm going to have to kind of pry it off. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to bump the tripod. That thing's stuck on there real good. It's probably the first time this thing's been off of this thing in 4 years. Oh, I just forgot. There's one more screw on the bottom. Okay, now that it's off, so now let's see if we can get that spark arrestor screen out. And Here we go. Oh, there went the screen that fell out. And look at there, this screen is still nice and clean. So that's actually good, so it doesn't need to be cleaned at all. So I'm going to just put all this back together. And I'm going to have to cut this video short, and I'll do a part 2 this weekend. And so we'll stay tuned for that. And no, I will not show y'all on how to remove this part right here. Y'all can't really see that real well. I'm going to actually just do that off camera, and then part 2 will be just doing all the other stuff, like replacing the air filter, spark plug, and fuel filter. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed this little video here. This is part 1, and then stay tuned for part 2. Alright, so thanks for watching.